Questions about the streak, I guess. Now, you guys work so hard, you put so much time in. It seemed like a night that, again, the victory was possibly there, but it is a good team that you're facing.
No, absolutely, and they stuck with it, and I liked a lot of things about our game. Unfortunately, we came up a little short. I think a big turning point in the game was the late goal that they scored in the first period. And then just for us, just missed opportunities, whether it was goal posts or their goalie coming up big or missing maybe an empty net. But I think the chances were there, and it's probably one of our better games that we'd played in the last probably 2 or 3 weeks.
I was going to say, do you think you might have played a worse game and won during this streak than you played tonight?
What kind of reminds me of, there's always games that you play poorly and you still win, and there's games you play well and you lose. And it's a couple things. That's probably the second one I can remember of us playing really well and losing. I know the Tampa Bay game in December, very familiar, where I thought we played really well, had tons of chances. And, tonight I thought we had a lot of, there was breakdowns. It wasn't a perfect game, but overall I thought the effort was good and we just couldn't capitalize on our chances.
Kris, why did you think that Knoblauch goal was a turning point, or was it, change things when you guys seemed to play pretty well and maybe carried the play in the second period?
Yeah, we absolutely did. But just having that one goal lead, they have to change how they play. They have to open it up. That leads to our advantage. The second period was our best period. I thought we carried a lot of the play in the second period, but just having the 1-0 lead going into the second is a lot different than being tied.
Between your last two losses from December 19th to February 6th, Kris, what did you learn most about your group?
Resilient, calm, very mature team, and are very focused on winning. And yes, every single player likes to get the goals and assists, no matter if they're first or fourth line player, but their commitment to winning and doing things well defensively was very, very proud of them.
Now the streak is over. Can you reflect on how much ground you've made up in the standings here?
We did an exceptional job, and we, to be in the position where we are right now, we have some breathing room right now, and we're not happy, we're not content. We want to move up in the standings, whether that's second place in the Pacific, maybe the first. Who knows what happens with another streak or whatever, but we want to be playing really good hockey when we get into the playoffs. And right now I think we've been building a pretty good game. There's things that we need to work on, and we will, but I like where we're going.
Is keeping this thing going, is it mentally taxing at all for you guys and the players in there, or do you really just go one game at a time and just let the wins kind of pile up?
We do approach every game one game at a time, but it's an 82-game schedule, and it's tough to bring your best every night, and you don't know what you're going to get from the opposition. The opposition comes out and they have unbelievable games, and even if you are pretty good, sometimes it's not good enough, and I think that kind of showed tonight. I thought we were pretty good, but it just wasn't good enough tonight.